Tonight marks the eve of the Sikh Temple shooting in Oak Creek 10 years ago, and it's the first time we are getting to see this video and vantage point of the temple's parking lot. 7 people lost their lives because of that day, but many more likely would have if it wasn't for one Oak Creek police lieutenant, Brian Murphy. 10 years. Does it feel like it's been 10 years since that day?
Some days. Some days it seems even longer. And then other times, like every 3 months I go and get Botox in my throat. Then it's like it wasn't that long ago.
I want you to take me back to that day 10 years ago. Walk me through when you got that first call that came over the radio.
It's a Sunday morning in Oak Creek. Normally, very quiet time.
Oak Creek 911, where's your emergency?
Call comes in as a possible fight.
We need 911, quick!
I know I'm gonna be, if not the first, close to the first to get there.
Firing!
Don't see anything till I get to the top of the hill, see one person down. And then the bad guy comes out. He's running away, one hand over his shoulder without looking, and he puts that first round in my face. In my head, this is, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds. In reality, it's him walking by, boom, 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 click, runs out of ammunition, drops his magazine, takes another one out, puts it in. I roll out, and now he just starts shooting. So I'm looking up, and he's just looking down, no emotion, no excitement.
Do you remember that moment crystal clear?
I remember all of it. I remember every second of it.
Did you feel pain in that moment when you were being shot?
The one that hurt was my thumb. The one in the face just felt like a good punch. The one in the thumb, man, that one stung. Luckily, Sam Lenda had gotten there. Sam and the other guy shoot at each other. Sam hits him.
Don't move! Don't move! Can you see him? Can you see him?
He would have bled out. It was a great shot.
Is he crawling?
And then probably 15, 20 seconds later, he shoots himself.
Shot fired.
At this point, I get myself back up.
Where's Murphy? We don't know where Murphy is!
And I crawl to the back of the car and I'm sitting up on an elbow waiting.
You got officer down!
In my head, I'm like, if this guy shot me this much, and I know he killed the one guy, I can't imagine what happened inside.
At the time, and you didn't know this, but there were people hiding in the kitchen and in the pantry, and the shooter was in the kitchen at the time. And there were 15 people behind that door, including kids. And the shooter saw your squad pull into the driveway, decided to go outside and engage with you. And then you ended up being shot 15 times. Is that ever lost on you?
No, but I don't overlook this very simple fact that a lot of people don't know. Prior to the bad guy going to the kitchen, Mr. Kalika, who was president of the temple, fought him. Now, I don't know if that fight lasted an extra 5 seconds or 10 seconds, but without Mr. Kalika doing that, he had taken his kirpan out, the little ceremonial sword, and grabbed him and held on, even to the point where his fingernails were taken out. So without Mr. Kalika doing that, it wouldn't have came out the way it did.
So you say there was more than one hero that day?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Mr. Kalika is at the top of my list.
Do you ever suffer from any nightmares?
No.
Or flashbacks?
No, touch wood, I'm good that way. I was fortunate. There's no PTSD, there's no poor me. I don't ever feel that way. It happened and I'm here, and that's a good thing.
I have to ask you your opinion on Uvalde and the elementary school and the law enforcement's response. There's a lot of video evidence now. The 77-page report just came out. Your feelings on what happened that day?
It's very difficult to, and I look at both sides of that equation. For the guys who wanted to do something and were either told no or stand down, how do you live with yourself after that?
When you hear of these mass shootings that happen, does it bring something up in you? Does it bring it more to the surface?
No, it doesn't. It just, I keep searching for the why. And I think that's I'm probably one of the only people who look at it. That's the paramount answer to all of this. You have to find out the whys.
Do you think that there is a struggle to be seen?
I absolutely do. It sure seems like people are doing things that they would never normally do simply to get that 15 minutes. And I'll be honest with you, it's not what it's cracked up to be.
What do you think that the shooter was trying to accomplish that day?
Oh, absolute notoriety. He was making a point to other people from the group that he belonged to.
Do you think he succeeded?
Honestly, I think he did, because it's known. It's, you know, unfortunately, he targeted people in the safest place they should be in. But the active shooters, they go after the weak. August 5th, when I woke up, I knew what I was doing. I knew where I was going. I was in the middle of finishing my master's and one class away from getting my FEMA certification. But then it's gone. It's gone in a minute.
Do you have any regrets from that day?
Not getting there faster. Other than that, no. No, I'm glad it was me. I wouldn't want that on any of my guys. That was mine. Yeah.
What's the best piece of advice that's ever been told to you?
The only thing you can control is you. Everything else is going to happen. It's how you react to it that makes it good or bad. The event's the event. It's what you do.
And Brian Murphy is doing a lot. He now works with other officers who've gone through tragedy or injury to help them on their roads to recovery. Murphy credits his strength to all of those who supported him, especially the Sikh community, who lost 7 members that day. That 7th member died years later from his injuries. He tells me in the speeches that he gives, in a lot of these talks that he gives now, that he always has a point to have a few slides dedicated to the Sikh community to inform people that 99% of the men that you see here in the U.S. wearing a turban are of the Sikh faith. So very eye-opening.
Yeah. What a great interview, Stephanie. My goodness, what a hero that this man is. And the thing that stood out to me is the why, right? Keeps asking why, and you have to after all these tragedies that have happened since then.
We're still trying to figure that out. Yeah.